Okay, guys, we're going to be working on the 6.4. First day of fall break. What do you say, Grayson?
Super duty tonight and motocross tomorrow.
You're right. We're going to do a few hours on the Super Duty. Go riding dirt bikes tomorrow, so let's show you what we got. Start at the top. There's the rocker boxes all cleaned up. There's, about a year-old manifolds with very low miles on them. If you do the delete, you can put a heat shield on both sides of the manifold if you want to. You take that one off over there when you take it off for a delete. You can put two on there. I wanted to put one on each side just so it looked symmetrical. If you do that, you're going to need 8 studs and 8 bolts. And those are torque to yield, so use once and throw them away. Got those all right here. Those are the bolt on the left and the stud on the right. High pressure fuel lines from high pressure fuel pump to the rail, both sides, left, right. This is the best part of the kit right here. You want to get one of these if you're popping your turbo up off of there for sure. That's the 8 Charlie 3 Zebra 9T514-C. It's got all the little neat things in there you're going to need. Some of that stuff you will not use, like that big round one, unless you're splitting your turbo. You won't need it. But a lot of that stuff in there, I bought it just for a few of the bolts. I mean, if you're going to do it, it's worth the money. The cheaper ones out there have a harder turbo drain back. So I do like the real Ford one. I think they're probably made by Mal myself with a Ford, bag, but it is what it is. I wouldn't cheap out on that for sure. Get the real Ford. We went with Fel-Pro on the valve cover gaskets. The only difference you're going to see visually is those blue grommets around the bolts versus a black one. Definitely go with the Ford gasket for the manifold. You can get a Fel-Pro that's thick and silver. Don't do it. I looked at them. I just don't believe it's going to crush right if it does at all. I'm not saying it doesn't work, but I'm saying I'm not putting them on my truck. New dipstick tube. New heater hose across the firewall into the core. The small one also. Couldn't get a Motorcraft one on the small one. It's made by Gates. Again, it's my personal opinion that Gates is the manufacturer for Ford. They just have a different stamp on the rubber itself with the logo that says Ford in here on the real Ford one, but I think Gates makes them both. Gates, Ford, Gates, Ford. Look at that. Gates makes a lot of stuff for Ford, and they just put their number on it. It's no secret. Got all kinds of air conditioning lines. Not going to chance it. We got a compressor that has about 20 miles on it. Got a new receiver dryer. Only because I had a new one last time, but it was so stuck and I didn't want to ruin it on the evaporator that I cut it right here with a razor blade. And was able to get it out a lot easier. New Gates belts. Drain back tube. This is an easy way to make sure you don't mess up your order of your studs versus your regular bolts. That's a valve cover, passenger side, quick, easy, cardboard. You throw a bunch of it away every day, put it to good use. I'm doing a nighttime video, by the way. So here's what it looks like right now. We're going rocker boxes, injectors, glow plugs, fuel rail, high pressure lines. I apologize for the shadows, it's dark. But we'll show it to you again when we get to the next step. Tomorrow when it's daylight, it won't look like this. Let's see how far we get tonight. I'm aiming for setting the turbo down tomorrow. We'll see how far we get. See ya.